Okay, one of the guys we met with last year, very enthusiastic, showed us some couple new innovations, is Chris from Speedhound. Chris, tell us how you've been in the last year, what the business has been like.
Well, what we've been working with is a lot more belt drive stuff.
Really?
Our frame is compatible with belt drive. There's a split in the frame that lets you put a belt into the bike.
Right.
And we're finding that about a third of our customers buy the Speedhound because they can run belts on it.
Interesting.
So we've been pushing that side of it more and finding a lot more interest in the belt drive.
Right.
So
how many? Where are you based at, and how many frames do you build a year?
We're in Minneapolis.
Oh, Minneapolis, right?
And we do 5 different standard frame sizes, and we build those in batches of about a half dozen.
Right.
And so we're doing many dozens last year, and hope to do more this year.
Go to business this year, huh?
Yeah.
Is Minneapolis conducive to belt drive with the different conditions, snow and whatnot?
Yeah, I've been using the belt on my winter bike. And, the beauty of it is you don't have to lubricate it. It doesn't rust.
Yep.
Minneapolis has a lot of salt. They use a lot of salt.
A lot of salt, huh?
A lot of grit, sand.
Right.
So when you're riding in those conditions, the belt's fantastic for that. So, it also works just great in super cold weather. We haven't had as much cold weather this year, but we had one day when it was 11 below zero. And I took my winter bike and set it outside, so the cold really sunk into it, and then just went out and rode it.
Just felt it out.
And, I couldn't feel any difference in the belt. I mean, everything was stiffer. My legs were stiffer. Everything kind of slows down when it gets that cold. But the belt.
The drivetrain felt the same.
Yeah, just the same. So
a chain normally gets stiffer.
A chain wouldn't get stiffer either. But I think the point is the belt being an elastomer.
Right.
You would ordinarily expect it to stiffen up.
Gotcha.
Because rubber tends, for example, gets stiffer when it's colder.
Right.
But this is it's a polyurethane material.
Right.
And it stays flexible even when it gets really cold.
Right. So, even in extreme conditions. Okay.
And then, we like the new center track system that Gates is doing. And what we had last year, it's our interchangeable dropout system, and these dropouts bolt in with chainring bolts. And we were offering these 2 variations. This year we're going to come out with the slider style that also bolts in. It lets you run a disc brake, and it gives you much better adjustability of the belt tension.
Right.
So once you have it together and you've got the belt tension dialed in, you just tighten down on these 2 bolts.
Right.
And then you can remove and replace the wheel without having to reset the tension.
Right.
See, that's one of the little bit of a hassle of using a belt with a dropout like this.
Right.
Every time you take the wheel out, you have to retension the belt.
For a flat tire or something.
Exactly. Yeah. So that combination with the disc brake mount, takes it to a different user. It makes it a lot more user friendly.
Right.
This is our standard only 1 frame with a nickel plated finish. That's a upcharge.
Is this steel?
It's a steel, true temper steel. That we select different tubes from there, so they're cataloged for the frame. And we make our own forks, so we add the rake to the fork. And for the disc brake option, we use a heavier wall thickness on the fork.
Right.
Just to take the extra stress of the disc brake.
Right.
And so we're really excited about the extension on the line. So
yes, it looks stunning.
Yeah,
it's It's functional with the dropouts, but it looks like he really refined it, and it just looks so mature.
Yeah, we set this one up with the New Vinci hub, which is it's a lot of fun to ride.
Right.
I don't know if you've had the pleasure of riding one, but
yeah, just around the shows.
You know, it's literally infinite ratio between the high and low. So it's a fun hub for kind of a sporty city bike.
Right.
Which is how we've set this particular Speedhound up.
Yeah, and it looks like these technologies that you're embracing have been improving every year. You know, the belt drive and then New Vinci, you know, lighter and more reliable.
For sure, yeah. And you know, one of the advantages of the Speedhound is it gives you so many different build options.
Right.
You know, if you wanted to just do a straight up track style fix gear bike, I mean, there you go.
Right.
And so, you know, I'd say about a third of the people that buy our bikes like the belt drive.
Right.
Another third really just like to mess around with bikes.
Yep.
So they love the idea that, you know, they can build it how they want it.
Exactly.
And the flexibility.
And needs change. You know, you might want a single speed this year, but 6 years from now, I guarantee you want to try it on another platform.
You might move someplace that has hills that
exactly.
decide that you really want to have
exactly.
on your bike after. Yeah. So you know, you've always got the option to do it.
Yeah. Sometimes you just want to try it, you know, for the sake of trying, you know.
And then I'd say the other third of our typical buyer group are people probably from Minneapolis that really like that we make the bikes there.
Exactly.
And they like the Speedhound brand, or they know us in some more personal way.
Right.
You know, they've got a reason that's not necessarily a bike geek techie reason to want a bike. And
it's local business relationships.
They like, you know, they like the graphics too, and, and the details, and so.
Right. Well, thank you, Chris.
That's what we're about. Yeah.
It's certainly a stunner, and it's functional at the same time.
It is, yeah.